Hey there, gang. Today I'm going to show you how to use the pen tool in Gravit Designer. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here, and here's the pen tool right here. It's a little nib, and that's the icon for it. So as you see when I hover over it, a little tutorial video comes up. If my tutorials aren't doing it for you, or you don't feel like I'm answering the questions that you're looking for, make sure to go through the Gravit tutorials. They're very extensive and they're super, super helpful. So if I'm not around or you're doing this work on your own time, just take a look at the tutorials provided by Gravit. All right, let's get into it. So here we go. First thing we can do is we can just simply click, and that creates an anchor for us. So that's what the end of a line is called, is an anchor. And then you can see here it feeds us a line. So we'll just click one more time, and there we go. We've made a line with the pen tool. And then you see it's going to feed us automatically a new line. So we can just keep clicking as much as we want, and we can make ourselves a little object. When you connect the line at the end, you see it will not give you a new one because it has determined that you are done with the shape. If you want to add more, you can click on it. Oh, look at that. And you can see it changes it. So if you click on an anchor that's already out there, you'll see if you look down at that icon, there's a little minus sign next to it, right? So that's taking it away. So I'm taking away my lines, taking them all the way back to the beginning. All right. So that's pretty cool. And if you want, we can do Control-Shift-A and we can unselect. Or we can do Control-A. Oh, nah, not right now. We can do Control-A. We can select everything on here, which is just our original point. So we're going to go Control-Shift-A one more time, and we're going to do a new shape with the pen tool. So another feature they have is click and hold. So I'm going to click one more time, make myself an anchor, and then I'm going to click and hold, and it lets me drag. How about that? So you can start creating curves with it, and then it's going to automatically create another curve because it sees that you just made a curve. So obviously you're working with organic shapes. It's going to automatically make another one. If you don't like how that curve works, you can come back, click once more on that anchor, and then it gives you a straight line again. So then you can come back, make yourself another curve, click on it again, makes it a straight line, and I can just keep working from there. I'll just make a really crazy shape. All right, let's click again. I want a straight line. Ta-da! There's my beautiful shape using pen tool. All right, let's do this. So let's go back. Now we have nothing selected again. So let's go one more time, and let's just make a square. Now, if we hold down Shift, you saw that it makes it right on the line on the XY axis there. So it's either going to be straight across, or if we're going upwards, it's going to be straight that way. So that means you can get really straight lines, and you can even find your lines from before. So watch this. A straight line, straight line. I'm holding Shift the whole time. And you see that little green line pop out? That little green line shows this anchor point is at the same height as this other anchor point down here. And yes, you can even do it at angles. I think it works at 45-degree angles. So you can see the Shift tool. I'm holding down Shift right now, and the tool only goes at the angles. If I let go of Shift, then it lets me do whatever I'd like. So let's hold down Shift, we'll go up, and we see the little green line, which means we are exactly at the height. We'll click on it, ta-da, and we're at the same height. Shift over once more, there we go. Another thing you can do is you can come back in after you've made your shape. You can rotate it, and you can even change these individual little shapes if you want. And that is generally the pen tool. So as you've seen in my other video, you can take an image, put it in here, and then you can make it its own separate layer, and you can pen tool around it and make any shape you want. So go reference that video if you want to see the pen tool being used on an actual image and how to take that and use it. But this is your little lesson for the pen tool. And that's all we got for today.